it seemed like the game plan looked really good in that first quarter, but when things just sort of set you back behind the chains, sort of threw things off, how much did that throw off what you want to throw down?
Yeah, a lot. First two drives of the game, you go down and, you're in scoring range, and then we get two back-to-back penalties, on those first two drives against the number one team in the country. Unfortunately, those things aren't going to help you. And then what we scored on the third drive of the game, was it? I think it was the third possession of the game we got on a score, I believe. So really our first three possessions of the game, you think, our scoring, we have a third and long, was it on the second drive of the game? We missed the sail throw to Tavion, high, and that's one that we got to hit, and feel good about putting yourself in scoring position there. And then, like you said, it just gets away from you. Second half, probably obviously tried to throw it a little bit too much at times, but just a really, really frustrating game.
Some of those passes, like that one to Tavion that just weren't there, have you seen any of those accuracy issues pop up in practice? Has that been a problem that kind of bleeds over?
Yeah, on and off. I thought we threw it really well, actually, throughout the course of the week. We've been, diligent about trying to fix the pass game. We're trying to do it as much as possible. We only threw it 26 times and complete 10 of them. That's obviously not where we want to be. But it shows up at the end of the day, when you're in a game like this, you can't, none of us can miss those.
Liam, I know it's disappointing right now. Just what are your emotions like?
Just frustrated. I think that I don't know if we got stopped in the first three drives of the game, and against a team like that, you just can't do those things. And then you look at the second half, and that's where they play their best. They play their best in the third and fourth quarter of games, and we didn't do anything in the third and fourth quarter of the game. Really, I guess, besides the turnover where we scored on the second play there. But, just frustrated, disappointed for the guys. We want to be better for the guys. We want to be better, for each other. But we got to move on fast.
Liam, Mark talks about not letting one turn into two. How do you relay that to your guys throughout the week? Or is it kind of, do you think your guys will have a hard reset? How do you do that?
We need to have a hard reset. If you look at, we got our butts kicked. Flat out, we got our butts kicked. So when you get your butt kicked, it's not a lot of people to blame. We all got to look in the mirror. We all have to reset. Players, coaches, all of us on the offensive staff and players as well. If you can't respond from this one, it's going to be tough to respond from anything in life.
Is this a burn the tape game, or can you teach off this tape?
I don't really know yet. Got a few texts that said burn the tape, so I'm assuming it's one of those. But it's I don't know how much we can learn from when you have those penalties early on. It's not really an execution issue there. It's just unfortunate mishap, which puts you in some long spots, and then game just gets away from you. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be more in the burn the tape world, but I'm sure it'll be difficult to do that for me personally.
Okay, thanks, Liam.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys.